All right, so this is just a simple function. It takes the original Trongate validation function and just adds a little bit of little more feature to it. And what it does is it, instead of putting all the errors at the top of the page, it actually puts them next to the fields where the error occurred. And how that works in code, we'll start with the form. So in the form, you'll run a line like this. We're going to put that function in members, and you can put this in any module you want. And it's going to take the the name of each field that you have in your form. So we have email, username, password, repeat password. And when the validation error function runs, it sends back a string or a bunch of arrays with the string of the email, the password, the username. Is you have error messages like the email is required, the password is required, the password needs a minimum length or max length. So what you do is you just put those into the array that you're sending to the function. And if you have any errors, we'll create an error array here. And what that does is, and then we'll just go down here below each of your fields, we'll add something. We can either add an if statement or a ternary function or a ternary statement. And all it does is it checks to see if we have an error that exists, the email. And if it does, it'll echo it out. If it doesn't, it does nothing. You can use an if statement or ternary. I put them both in here. I don't know which one is better. And let me show you the function. And you can get this all from GitHub. The function, all I did was just copy and paste it down here at the bottom of the members. And there's nothing you have to do here. This is all set and good to go. Oh, you can add, so to get my alerts looking like they do, I went to Bootstrap and I just grabbed their danger alert and I stuck that down in the default version here. And that gives me that Bootstrap-like alert. You can still use the opening and closing tags, so you can put everything in there like you did before with the original Trongate validation errors. So the only thing this works with custom callbacks too. So, and it uses the middle, so you got your middle value here needs to match what you have in the array. So it's going to be the email, the username, the password, the repeat password. And you want to make sure these are identical and that they're not, because this is what it uses to check. So it does work with callbacks. So we have this one called username taken. So if we go down here, and you can see username taken is this function. And actually, just as an example, I could keep this the username, but I just wanted to give you an example. So if I made this username is already in use. When we go back to the sign-in form, you'll see that I put this username up here, and then down here to check if it's in the array, this username, if it's there, then it'll get echoed out. So this hasn't been widely tested. I'm hoping it seems to be working fine for me, but go ahead and play around with it, and hope you have fun.